Downtown Baltimore and Oriole Park on a Friday night. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles baseball coming up next. Andrew Kashner gets the ball for the Orioles in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one. Coming to the plate now, Gleyber Torres, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
First pitch of the at-bat. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
And now look out as that runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one.
Man, not sure if he was trying to send a message early in the game or what, but I sure hope this doesn't carry over to the rest of the game. Sometimes things like this early in the game really sets the tone for problems later, but I hope that's not the case.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he'll dive back in safely. Here's Brett Gardner now. And now this is foul tipped at the plate, and that appeared to catch a lot of the home plate umpire in the process. Hope he's all right down there. Throw over to first, and he's back in standing. And again a throw, and he'll get back in safely. Torres aboard here at first with nobody out. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Matt, they're looking to get a lot more out of Aaron Judge. He went 0 for 4 last game, and I just didn't like the way he went about it. Looked like they completely overpowered him, and that's not something we're used to seeing out of this guy. Hopefully, he'll be able to put that behind him.
Here's big Aaron Judge. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Here's a look over to first. And a dive, but he's back. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Missed with a slider. The 1-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
A runner on first with 2 away. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. Yankees nothing. Orioles coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Jordan Montgomery will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Digging in now, Manny Machado. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Orioles, the shortstop, Manny Machado.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Torres picks it up. And there's 1 away. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who you focused on?
No doubt, one guy worth focusing on, El Toro, Pedro Alvarez. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Now batting, Danny Valencia. First offering on its way. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with a single, setting the table for the big boys.
So digging in now, Trey Mancini, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Comes set with the 0-1. In the dirt here. Oh, and it's over his head. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give him anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Here's Jonathan Scope now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Behind 0-2 now.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And a wasted pitch there. 1-2. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
This is sent on the ground now for the first baseman, Lind. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So nothing in the Orioles' first. Second inning coming up from Baltimore. No score. Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Under it is Machado, and he'll take it for the first down.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And let's shine the light on shortstop Manny Machado. That's right, shortstop. He can play third, he can play short. It doesn't matter. He's one of the best defenders in the game.
Stepping up now, Gary Sanchez. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
At the plate, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Rasmus has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So the Yanks go 1, 2, 3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. In now is Pedro Alvarez. It was a 2-for-4 effort for him in Wednesday's game.
Pedro Alvarez.
First pitch on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles' first baseman. The 2-1 home is taken below the zone for a ball.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Digging for second is Alvarez. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
In now, Adam Jones, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
He's set. Here it comes. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. The 2-0. 2 balls and a strike to count. Big rip at the curveball, but he comes up empty, and it's even at 2-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. skied down the left field line. Ellsbury on the move. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And, guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Ready now, Tim Beckham. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. First offering on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. And that one just missed outside.
That's not some bad pitching right there. You're 2 pitches down, but you have a runner on third, and you know this hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can hit into the air for a sacrifice fly.
The 2-0 on the way. It's laid off, but in there for strike one. Alvarez takes his lead at third with one away. Hit on the ground to third. Austin loves it. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Settling in now, Randall Morin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
Orioles out to an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike. And the changeup is way low that time. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Three-two pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Stanton is after it, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The next 3-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Here's Adam Lind. He'll begin things here against Andrew Kashner.
Adam Lind.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air and deep to left center field. Mancini going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And with one away, we check out where these guys sit in the current division standings, and it's not all that pretty as they face a sizable deficit at this point in the season. Now at the plate, Tyler Austin. First offering on its way. Fastball off the plate away for ball one. The Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Mancini is in pursuit. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 25.
Ready for another chance? Gleyber Torres. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Up top, it's 2-0. Three and 0 now. Brett Gardner would be next. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Two out, nobody on. And the count will be full. The 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail this one 1-0. Now at the plate, Colby Rasmus. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The windup and the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great job at keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
Here's Manny Machado now, as he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike 1. Machado swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He was a first-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Danny Valencia. He singled his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Machado stands at first with one out. One and one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Now the 2-1. Runner goes for second. Fouled off. Two and two count. Here it comes. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball four.
Runners on first with one down. Hit the other way out toward right field. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are two away now.
Now batting, left fielder, Trey Mancini.
Stepping into the box, Trey Mancini. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
And a curveball that time that broke too low. Two out with the man at first. 1-1 to count.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And a super play to gun his man down as the side is retired. One left for the Orioles, but they're on top 1-0. So striding forward now, Brett Gardner. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Brett Gardner.
Here comes the first pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
The batter, number 99, designated hitter.
Striding in, Aaron Judge. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 1-0. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another. Why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Turned on down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And this one's high and tight, backing him up. 2-1. into the corner and slicing foul. Here now the 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Good time now to check out the Orioles Road to the Show report as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels that have been making waves of late. So here's the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit high.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
1-0 count. Here it is. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. In the dirt. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second and he didn't even have to steal.
The 2-2 is laid off up for ball number 3. Didi Gregorius is on deck. The 3-2 pitch. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base. So we'll see if they can get something going here.
So striding in, Didi Gregorius, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. The 1-0 home is a fastball down below the knees.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Gardner on second. Stanton at first. 1 gone. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. So with 2 on and 2 out now, let's have a look at our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both guys have been coming with some low to mid 90s heat here. 96 versus 93 as the top 2 speeds thus far. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Here he comes on 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
So stepping in, Jacoby Ellsbury, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch on its way. Right over the middle, knee high.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
One strike home now to Ellsbury. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer. If he puts somebody else on, we'll see if he can find it.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. This is pulled into right. That's in there, base hit. 1 run scores. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Hey, that makes this one a lot more interesting here in the middle innings, Dero. After being down by 1, big base hit drives in 2.
Yeah, that could be a huge knock right there, Dan, especially the way the bullpens have been throwing. They've been nasty. There's a lot of fuel out there, a lot of fire. Doesn't bode well for the offense.
Here's Adam Lind. And he hits it hard to the right side. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So it's 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Yankees are out in front, 2-1. Stepping in, Jonathan Scope. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Jonathan Scope.
Here comes the first pitch. Just missed with a breaking ball.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
The 1-0. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Pedro Alvarez.
Into the box, Pedro Alvarez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance. And hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
Tapper up the line. The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball one. One out, nobody on. Lays off 2-2 now.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2 and 2. He was heading to count 0 and 2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Standing in now, Tim Beckham, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
The 0-1 pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball one. Jones is off at first with 2 away. In for strike 2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. He'll try again. 1-2. Softly hit out towards short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 4 full. The Yankees lead this one 2-1. At the plate, Tyler Austin flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And he popped him up. Scope has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 25.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First offering on its way. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. is put in play to the right side of the infield. To his left, Scope. And there's out number 2.
Now batting number 11, center fielder Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. Leading off the inning, Randall Morin, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Morin.
Here comes the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-0 is in there for strike 1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
The 2-1 home is in there for the second strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Stanton, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, right fielder, Colby Rasmus.
Digging in, Colby Rasmus looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. And a breaking ball stays outside.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He threw first and hustling for second. And he'll reach second now with one away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Here's Manny Machado now. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Rasmus leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Ready once again, Danny Valencia. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Line towards center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Orioles leave 1. They're down 2-1. Here's big Aaron Judge.
Leading on for the Yankees, designated hitter, Aaron Judge.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. It was a walk in his last trip. Pitch on the way. High in the air out to center field. After it is Jones. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. The next 0-2. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And that catches the high outside corner. 1-2 now.
Yeah, right there. It's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Fouled off. Still 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Here's Jonathan Scope now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
The 2-0 on the way. Hard on the ground towards short. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Pedro Alvarez.
In now is Pedro Alvarez. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Two and 1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's another 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Our score remains 2-1. Back here on the show, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Stepping up to the plate, Gary Sanchez. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Ned. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher. Swing and a liner. And a perfect start to the 7th, as this should be extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
And now here comes Oriole manager Buck Showalter on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening.
Now pitching for the Orioles.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Jacoby Ellsbury will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And that misses 1-1. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
The 3-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Now the payoff pitch home, and he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Ready for another shot now, Adam Lind. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 now to Lynn. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball to second for 1. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Here's Tyler Austin now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. 3rd home run for him on the year, as the Yankees have taken a 4-1 lead.
On the mound, he might have let up a little bit knowing the fact he was facing the 9-hitter, but you just can't do that. Goes to show there are no weaknesses in any of these lineups.
Into the box now, Gleyber Torres. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the pitch. Nope. And low, it's a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. It's now 4-1 New York. Chad Green is on now out of the bullpen as he'll make his 70th appearance so far this year. Ready now for Baltimore, Adam Jones. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Ball 1.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
fly ball out to straightaway right. Stanton has a read on it, makes the play, 1 away.
First baseman, number 1, Tim Beckham.
Digging in, Tim Beckham. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. So a full count now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinded out a nice knock.
In now, Randall Morin hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 0-1. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. The second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More from Baltimore after this. Darren O'Day has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 56, Darren O'Day.
So coming to the plate, Brett Gardner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Brett Gardner.
He's set and the pitch. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. 4-1 our score as we give you a look there at the starter comparison to see how the numbers match up for the two starters. Here's big Aaron Judge. His head-to-head with Darren O'Day. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. O'Day, a veteran at 35 years of age. He was selected in the first round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Eighth inning, 4-1 is our score. Now a drive by Judge, deep left field, and that's off the left field wall. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Judge, a runner at second with one away. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his bat and gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Into the bleachers and gone. A long two-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Number 26 for him on the season, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Now batting, Georgia, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, and 1, here it comes.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez is head-to-head with Darren O'Day. He's 1 for 2. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit sharply on the ground. Machado on the slide. He's up with it. The throw. What an outstanding play to end the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's now 6-1 in favor of New York. Digging in, Colby Rasmus. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. down by a bundle. It's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's Manny Machado now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And it's fouled away. Both teams with 6 hits so far. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher's standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Striding in once again, Danny Valencia. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Ellsbury is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. We've played 8 full. It's the Yankees 6 and the Orioles 1. A nice look there at the Inner Harbor here in Charm City as we welcome you back to baseball on the show. Donnie Hart enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Digging in now for the Yankees, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. From the stretch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Ellsbury waiting on the 1-0. And that one stayed too low apparently. The 2-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now the 2-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Ellsbury rounds it at first, heading for second now. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat hit out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Here's Adam Lind. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike one. The 0-1 delivery. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Ellsbury leads off second with nobody out. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Great pitch right there on 0-2. Purpose pitch, right? Running that ball in off the plate. Now that opens up that whole strike zone, and you're not quite as comfortable as a hitter.
The 1-2 is taken for ball two. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
No one out with a runner at second. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The batter, third baseman.
Here's Tyler Austin now. He went deep for a two-run homer in his previous at-bat.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hot shot down the line. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
Nope.
And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He swings and grounds it to short. Machado is there. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. One hit, one left. One more shot coming up will go to the bottom of the ninth. The Yankees lead it 6-1. Tommy Kingley, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Tommy Kingley.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trey Mancini. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First offering on its way. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now, if I'm the pitcher, you could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
The second baseman, number 6, Jonathan Schoop.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses, ball 1. Canely, originally from New York State. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
2-0. The 2-0 on the way. 2-1 the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hey. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-2. And a fastball just a bit up.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Skied into very shallow right. Stanton has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Pedro Alvarez.
In now is Pedro Alvarez, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. He's set. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Baltimore down to their final strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Full count now, 3-2. Adam Jones would be next. Hit sharply on the ground. Gregorius has it. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Yanks took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Jordan Montgomery gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees, 6 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Orioles, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. A reminder that Metro subway trains are available at the Lexington Market or Charles Center subway station. MTA Light Rail service will provide extra trains on the Penn Camden Shuttle and can be picked up just outside the ballpark at the Camden Yards Light Rail Station.